Hi. One of the things that I wanted to do was to create a video of ways that you can win if you decide you want to do radiotherapy to your chest wall. I say that to your chest wall because that's what I had, and so that's what I can talk about. I'm sure that there will be parts of what I have to say that could be used for other types of radiotherapy to different parts of the body, but I just say chest area, chest wall, because that was specifically what I had done myself. So I have 10 ways that you can win, at least make things a little bit easier, and I wanted to put this video out sooner, but just didn't have very good internet in Cornwall, so I couldn't. So the first thing I want to mention is that you really must use natural products. So on the lead up to your radiotherapy, change to non-bio, especially if you have very sensitive skin. So use non-bio washing liquid for your clothes. Change to a very natural type of body lotion. If you use body lotions, definitely no scent, not scented. Make sure that you use shampoos, conditioners, again, not scented, very natural. I use aloe vera, pure, it's called aloe pura, very natural, it's very good. Keep it really minimal. When you wash, have the temperature low, not too hot. Now, I say this because obviously radiotherapy accumulates, so the first few weeks it doesn't really feel like much is going on, and they say, oh, it gets worse after your treatment. That's when you really need to be careful. Well, you know what, you just have no idea. You have no idea unless somebody's told you. And I say this because right now it's not comfortable. I'm not feeling comfortable, so this is why I'm putting this video out, because maybe not having internet in Cornwall has been a good thing, because it means that it's given me that extra week of feeling and knowing how it feels, to be able to reassess what the video had already put out, well, not actually sent onto YouTube, but the video I'd already done, and realise actually it's not good enough. There's things that need to be added to it. So make sure that anything that you put on your body is as natural as possible. And do not put on too much either. So not too much, not too little, because if you put on too much you'll make your skin a bit too soggy. The other thing is that in the lead up to my treatment, I was outside in Australia getting a lot of sun, going in the beach, so I prepared my skin. My skin wasn't as covered up as it had been. Now if you think about something that's really covered up, it's more sensitive when you let it out to the light. So I was kind of prepared in that way, and I think that that was probably really helpful, but that's not necessarily going to be the case for everyone. Not everyone has that ability to go out and just, you know, get their body acclimatized a little bit to the elements to prepare them. So I can't really say much more on that. You just got to do what you work with, what you can work with. The number 2, rest. Now, rest doesn't just mean go to sleep and sleep all day, because sleeping all day isn't necessarily good rest. Good rest involves taking time out just to sit down with a book, keeping yourself away from things that have negative undertones, things like the television, the radio, any newspapers, things that are going to bring you down and keep you away from your healing, because you need to concentrate on your healing. So don't be swayed off course, off piste, in the general direction of rubbish television and rubbish, rubbish radio and newspapers, things that are bringing you down. You want to concentrate on the positive things, unless of course the things you choose to watch are really high vibing. Number 3, be sure to eat well. Be sure to eat plenty of water-based foods. Foods like fruits and vegetables, especially fruits, because fruits have got the highest vibration out of all of the fruits and vegetables and the foods out on this planet. They are kissed by the sunlight as they ripen on the trees and or on the bushes, and they're filled with water. They're incredibly easy to digest. They're easy to pass through the body, full of fibre, full of liquid. You know, they're not going to dry you up and bung you up. So eat plenty of high vibrational fruits and vegetables, organic ones preferably. Number 4, drink plenty of water. Drawn for organic land, drink herbal infused teas and tisanes. Be sure to make sure that you're hydrated all the time, because I got really bad constipation. I was told it's got nothing to do with radiotherapy, but I disagree. I think it has got something to do with it. So make sure you just drink lots. And that's not meaning drink lots to waterlog you so that you're drinking so much you feel ill. But if you feel thirsty, you should drink, and then drink a bit more on top of that, so you cover either side of things. Number 5, because I'm talking mainly about the chest, I think it's important to mention that when you're driving the car, have some sort of buffer to buffer your chest. Have something to put between you and the seatbelt, because if you have to stop suddenly, it will hurt. And I'm not saying that, you know, you can't drive properly or whatever, but you don't know when you might have to stop suddenly. So just have something there to buffer your chest. Number 6, take exercise. You know, it is important to move your body. You must move your body. You can't just go inwards and go, oh, pull me, and that's it. You must move your body. Do gentle exercise, do things like Tai Chi, Qigong, things that work with your energy. Move your arms around. Cross trainer is great, not too strenuous, but definitely be moving your body around. And be aware of your nerves, because it will affect your nervous system too. I've been getting nerve pain that goes all the way down into my hand, sits around about here. So I've been doing this a lot, and I can feel like, I can feel a bit of pain under the arm and stuff. So do move your body. Move it, move it, move it. And still allow yourself to have a bit of a sweat. Number 7, focus on feeling good. Because you mustn't go down the route of going, oh, but what if this is going to do something awful to me or whatever. That's not going to help. You must believe that all is good and all is well. Focus on feeling good. Focus on feeling happy about the choice that you made. If you listen to people like Dr. Bruce Lipton, Dr. Joe Dispenza, they will tell you how important it is that you feel good about what you do and what you choose to do. Your beliefs are what carves out your life rather than your genetics. So we're not victims. So do make sure you feel good with the choice that you make. Number 8. Use visuals. So when you're actually having the radiotherapy treatment, try to imagine that the beams coming to you are something really, really light and positive and good. So I use the Medicine Buddha practice. I've been doing the Medicine Buddha practice with my lovely boyfriend for quite some time now. And I see the beams, the radiotherapy beams coming to me from the medicinal goddesses and from the healing Buddha, and I tell you, it really, really helps. I also have Archangel Michael there to help me, and Archangel Raphael, and so my spirit guide. So I just think that, you know, use your light team, ask your light team for help, and create a visualization, because it will really, really make a big difference. Number 9. Don't wear a bra. Seriously, do not wear a bra, because a bra is going to hurt, and it is not necessary. What's necessary is that you look after yourself, and that you protect yourself, and that you take care of yourself. And wearing a bra is going to hinder your healing progress, so don't wear one. Number 10, ask lots of questions. Ask questions from all the different nurses. Ask questions from everyone, because they're going to give you different answers. Yeah, they will. They give you different answers. And then you can make an informed decision from all of the abundance of questions and answers that came back to you. You can check online, of course, and get answers through there, but be sure to ask them lots of questions. Now, one thing that I would like to bring up is that I was told that it would certainly, after treatment, continue to become redder, more irritable, more itchy, and so I thought, okay, well let's see what happens, yeah. And I was told I was going to get some stabbing pains and all this sort of stuff, but I thought, let's just see what happens, and I'm just going to be positive that I'm going to be really fine and nothing like that will happen to me. But I tell you what, I have got redder, and it is itchy, and it's sore, and it stings, and I get stabbing pains, and sometimes a little bit breathless. Coughed up some phlegm too. But I think it's all part of the healing process, and I'm not too worried. But what I didn't know, and what nobody said to me was a possibility, is that where I'm completely red, like this on my chest, so it covers this area, in fact it covers up the neck, which is why I wear the bandana, to cover my neck, because I've been told to keep it out the sun. You can put your other bits in the sun, by the way. Is on my back, in exactly the same position, I have the same red patch, and I had no idea it was going to travel right through my body out the other side, because it is exactly the same on the other side. So that's just something to be mindful of, because it is that's how it is. That's what it looks like. That's what I've got. Anyway, the important thing is to know that it's worked, to be thankful that it has worked. Thank your angels for helping you and for healing you, and your light team, of course, and just believe all is well. And obviously, don't be doing the same things you did before. You must change. If you have something like this, you can't go back to living the life you were living before, because that's ridiculous. Obviously, there was something that you were doing before that had to change. So just think about that. I don't know what it could be, because everyone's different. It could be the diet, it could be the relationships, it could be all different sorts of things. In fact, it could be an accumulation of all of them. So just bear in mind that if something like this happens, think and question yourself, sit in meditation and ask yourself, why has this happened? What can I do to change it? What must I learn from this experience? And just sit and ask these questions. This is how we learn. This is how we get greater awareness going on. This is how we ascend. It's by being mindful and being wise about the choices we make in life. Anyway, that is my 10 ways to win at radiotherapy, to make it a better experience. And I hope it's helpful. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Enjoy the sunshine.